Get up here, Carly!
We have major news out of New Jersey where a UA flight, a United Airlines flight, has hit a truck on the New Jersey Turnpike. As you can see from this video, and before you say that's fake.
These spiritual beings, such as Baal and Moloch, which they still do ceremonies for today, such as in Bohemian Grove, there is a giant effigy, stone effigy of an owl. That's the god Moloch.
I don't know if y'all been keeping up on what's going on, but in the last 2 hours, I done seen this cruise ship had an outbreak. Now, the name of this outbreak of this virus is hantavirus. Hantavirus is...
Welcome back to the foundation. A1 Luck here, tuned into the Awakening, a channel where each one teach one and the truth shall set you free. Now please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And remember, everything in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Now without further ado, let's get woke, people.
Hey Dad, look at Carly!
Get up here, Carly! What the hell was that? The hell was that? Get up here, Carly!
We have major news out of New Jersey where a UA flight, a United Airlines flight, has hit a truck on the New Jersey Turnpike. As you can see from this video, and before you say that's fake, that's AI, blah, 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 this is from BNO News, which is a mainstream media source, a trusted news agency that's sort of like the Associated Press or Reuters and is used by lots of different outlets like CNN. Now, the FAA says that this is a Boeing 767 from United that was flying from Venice, which I assume is Venice, Italy, because there really isn't any other Venice that I know of. They have failed to mention the truck being clipped, but again, this is pretty insane that these Boeings are now hitting cars on the New Jersey Turnpike. I've driven on the Turnpike many times, never worried about a plane hitting me, but now that will be a new fear next time I drive around there. I mean, other than the New Jersey drivers. And another angle where it hit a light pole.
I don't know if y'all been keeping up on what's going on, but in the last 2 hours, I done seen this cruise ship had an outbreak. Now, the name of this outbreak of this virus is hantavirus. Hantavirus is caused from rodents and rats, from the droplets in urine. Now, I don't know if these people probably exit the cruise ship in a different country. I'm assuming that's probably how they caught the virus. And once they got on the cruise ship, that's probably how the virus was passed on. All this is allegedly. You're more than welcome to look up this information. But from what I told, it could be 2 different strains of this virus. But if it's real severe, if you don't make it to the doctor in time, you could die from the virus. Now, yo, I don't know what's really going on, but apparently, from what I was told, the cruise ship are supposed to be sanitized. Very much sanitized. 3 people is dead, and a lot of people is ill on a cruise ship. So you know they probably had to shut down the cruise ship as well to see what's really going on.
y'all. First clip is crazy, like always. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that clip is real, but it looked pretty real to me. I don't know, but father and son standing there seeing like his daughter and his sister playing with some weird looking creature in the bushes. And then when he went over there, it's not there, it's nothing there. It's completely gone. I don't know what that was, but somebody let me know, because that was strange. And as far as the second clip, man, that plane, that's crazy, man. It shows it from a lot of different angles. I know that's a real footage because it showed it from inside the dude that was driving the truck. And then it shows it from the highway of the camera of the truck that was looking towards the road. Basically, the plane came to, oh, MG. But I'm not sure. I was trying to find out if he all right, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to check into that and see if he's all right. Hopefully, I hope he is. I think he is. I think he did survive, though. And the third clip, man, 3 dead people. And this is all allegedly, you know. But 3 dead people dead on a cruise ship so far from an outbreak. And the outbreak called that the hantavirus. What do y'all feel about that? Is this something we gotta look out and prepare for again? Another virus that's gonna spread like wildfire, or are they gonna be able to contain it on the ship and do what they gotta do? I don't know, but let me know how y'all feel about that. And the fourth and final clip, that's crazy. I don't know. I'm not sure what country, but that woman was just second away, so close to being kidnapped. It's crazy. I don't know what's with these people kidnapping these women and these kids, but it's getting outrageous. But let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section.
These spiritual beings, such as Baal and Moloch, which they still do ceremonies for today, such as in Bohemian Grove, there is a giant effigy, stone effigy of an owl. That's the god Moloch. The god Moloch goes all the way back to Rome and Carthage, in which they were offering child sacrifices to this god in exchange for power. And then they will do your bidding, but you end up paying a terrible price for it. You end up losing your soul. And in fact, the groups that work with these entities invariably end up being destroyed, and that is written right into their symbolism, the symbol of the eagle. The original American bird was not the eagle. Benjamin Franklin wanted to be the phoenix. The phoenix is the symbol of the cabal. Why? Because the cabal must be burned to ashes, seems to be completely destroyed, but it keeps arising and reincarnating from the ashes. It comes back. So part of their religious belief is that in order to get their New World Order, they must be publicly exposed, they must die for their beliefs, they will appear to be wiped out, and they actually believe that these extraterrestrial gods that they've been contracting with all these centuries are going to return, and they will be glorified. They will return in light bodies, and they will actually now be the rulers of the earth. So this is part of their religious belief.
Control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth. Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authorities. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other. Create addictive digital platforms that rank them by numbers so that they base their self-worth off of the amount of followers that they have and are never satisfied. Build a society around them in which those who have money benefit and those who don't fail. Make money their main focus, but make it so difficult to accumulate that they remain in a place of constant struggle, forced to dedicate the majority of their time to the system that made it this way. Tax them in every way possible, but tell them that it's for their own benefit so that they don't think twice about paying it. Take so much of their time and energy throughout the week, but give them 2 days to themselves so that they feel a sense of reward and don't fight back. Promote the consumption of poison in every social setting so that even on those 2 days, they remain disconnected from themselves and each other. Pump their food with excess sugars and addictive chemicals, but make it cheap, advertised, and easily accessible so that they never stop consuming. When their food makes them ill, prescribe them medication that only masks the symptoms so that they become dependent on it every day. Charge them so much money for healthcare so that they stay in a constant loop of consuming, medicating, and working. Cause chaos amongst them and blame it on a group of their own so that they form judgmental stereotypes. Turn them against each other in so many ways so that even if they were to connect on one, they would still be divided by another.
According to the Akashic Records, if Adam and Eve were the only humans on the planet, how would it be possible for them to populate the earth? Wouldn't we all be products of incest? Please give us a breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, the story of Adam and Eve as the only two humans on Earth is a symbolic teaching, not a literal historical account. It was never meant to describe biological lineage in the modern scientific sense, but rather to encode a deeper spiritual message about human consciousness, polarity, and the birth of duality on Earth. Let's break it down. Were Adam and Eve the only humans? No, not in the literal sense. The Akashic perspective shows that many souls were incarnating during early Earth epochs, but the Adam and Eve story focuses on a specific soul pair, archetypal beings who volunteered to experience the full descent into polarity consciousness. They represent the first to fall into full separation, self-awareness, and karmic memory. Other human-like beings existed on the planet at the time. Some descended from different soul templates or star-seeded lineages, like Lemurian, Atlantean, or Anunnaki hybrids. Adam and Eve's story is one timeline, not the origin of all flesh. What about their children? The children of Adam and Eve, including Cain and Seth, Abel having been slain, are symbolic of branches of consciousness, not just literal children. When texts say Cain found a wife in another land, that implies other tribes or beings were already present, meaning human life was not limited to a single family. This also means that the notion of incest as the only way to populate the earth is based on a misreading of metaphor. The story wasn't about biology. It was about how the soul, when split into masculine and feminine polarity, began to multiply experiences, relationships, and karmic entanglements across timelines. So what's the real message? The deeper Akashic truth is this. Adam and Eve represent the first human souls to embody the illusion of separation. Their offspring are energetic patterns of consciousness like duality, ego, violence, and spiritual longing. Humanity as a species did not begin with them, but their choices rippled through the collective field, shaping the trajectory of Earth's spiritual evolution. So no, all of humanity is not descended from incest. The Earth was already populated with various beings, soul groups, and lineages when Adam and Eve's story unfolded. The garden myth is a cosmic parable, a mirror for our own inner exile and the path home.
According to
First clip, you know, good old David breaking it down again, and basically things we know about the rituals, man. He's showing us and he's breaking it down for us, and I guess he's somebody that was there with it, was next to it, he knows. So, you know, but it shows that while they did what they had to do with this guy, because this guy knows a lot. It's a lot he could have revealed, even more than what he's doing already, what he's done already. But now it's no more to be revealed. There's no more that he could reveal it, and he was willing to reveal it. But let me know how I feel about that in the comment section. In the second clip, man, lady breaks down basically how the elites control us. A whole breakdown of what they do from birth till now to have full control over us. What y'all feel about that? And remember, all of this for entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all. But what y'all feel about that? Full control. And it's still going on up to this day, but it's crazy, man. And then basically the third clip, man talks about, well, he actually asks, what was that, Syria or something, that how Adam and Eve basically populated the planet or whatever they say, or so they say, you know. But that was a great breakdown from Siri, don't you think? Like, that was a good breakdown. The way she broke it down, that was a high breakdown, because she was basically saying they wasn't the first people on the planet or whatever, or on Earth, like the you know, like they say in the book. But let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section.
Are human beings yours to buy and sell? Are they? Can you answer that question? Yeah, I see the smirks from over there, the vile twisting of facial expressions. It offends you, doesn't it, to be faced with what you're standing for? I bet. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care how you feel about whether or not human beings should be bought or sold. I care about whether or not that's moral or immoral. I care about whether or not that's right or wrong. And if I were the last human being on earth to say it's wrong, I would stand with pride against everyone. But what makes me proud is the fact that I'm not standing alone. I might be in the minority in this chamber, but I'm on the right side of history. I'm in the majority of folks outside these walls who believe that we should not buy and sell human life. This is really simple. Right now, in a few minutes, in a few moments, that board is going to light up. And the green dots next to the names, for history, for perpetuity, until the end of time, are going to be recorded as those who thought it was okay to buy and sell people in 2024. Not in 1964, not in 1932, not in 1864, but today. The people who are for the buying and selling of people are going to have green dots next to their names up there in a few minutes. Yeah, I love the laughs, the smiles, the casual disregard for the importance of what it is you're about to do. History is going to record it, and you're going to answer for it in eternity.
The clerk will take the roll on the bill. There being 68 ayes and 61 nays, the bill is passed and its title agreed to.
I'm gonna record this shit, man.
Who? You got an iPhone 17. What the fuck is this, y'all? My heart is beating fast.
What is this? What is that shit, man? There's so many of them, too.
It is. What the hell is happening? It's in a line.
It's a line. There's a lot of them, too.
Oh, my God.
They moving, don't want nobody to know they doing something.
What? Are you recording poop?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the end of them too, Daddy.
No, they ain't. No, that's...
No, they're still going.
They're still going.
It's still going.
What the fuck was that?
Wow.
Daddy, go right there too. Look, it's finishing out right there. And they disappear.
That's...
Goldfish crackers are at the center of a lawsuit after mislabeling a preservative that's fermented from black mold. That same preservative shows up across multiple versions of this product.
Every cracker your toddler eats contains mutilated cheese inflated 15 times beyond real cheddar. It begins as a white block, dyed orange with annatto. That block gets broken down in a lab, injected with enzymes until all that's left is powder. And yet the packaging claims no preservatives. That powder is bound with industrial oil and preserved with citric acid, fermented from black mold, then baked into your cracker. Totsi flagged 3 separate MSG systems with almost 2/3 of it processed. Scan what you're feeding your child. Download Totsi using the link in my bio.
Nigga, they told you in the Bible they drink blood. I told y'all when you worship religion, you worshiping Satan. Satan is the god of religion. You know what I'm saying? His real name is Zeus. I told y'all that. Why you think in the Bible they tell you that if you want everlasting life, you should eat the flesh and drink the blood of who? Jesus Christ. And how do you say Jesus in Spanish? Jesus. Right, I told y'all that already. So, blood sacrificing is all in the Bible. You just never thought about it. You never thought about that, did you? In the Bible, Satan, the real God of the Bible is Satan, y'all. That's scary shit, ain't it? You like, damn, the whole time you think you worshiping God, you worshiping Satan. Yes. The real God of the Bible is Satan, nigga. Why you think they say, if you drink my flesh, if you eat my flesh, think about it. Eat my flesh and drink my blood, you will have for everlasting life. And that's what the elites believe. So that's what they do.
Alright, y'all, Walter Hudson, first clip breaking down the elites and the evil they do. And basically, he's bringing it to the forefront. He's not even hiding it, letting them know, like, listen, man, this is absurd of the buying and the selling of the kids and the human parts or human beings, period. Something needs to be done. And I just hope he keep it safe after this, because you know what happens. Every time somebody come out and say something, some weirdness happen afterwards, you know what I mean. But yeah, man, he's basically breaking a lot down with that. And basically something strange lined up in the skies. I don't know what that was. A whole bunch of little orbs just lined up in a row. I don't know where they going or where they came from, but what y'all think is going on with that? Because there's a lot going on right now, and especially more sightings like this. So what y'all think? Where y'all think they going, or where they coming from? Or do y'all think they trying to stop all the other? Do y'all think it's some help that's there, or something else going on? Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. And third clip is crazy, man, because I used to love goldfish, man. That's effed up. You see, the more you grow, the more you find out, the more they effed us up. But yeah, goldfish is nothing real, man. Like, that's sad. That really shows you the truth behind what they do with goldfish. And now, look, at the end, when you find out, why can't everybody that ever ate this sue them or some shit? But you can't really do nothing. You just got to hear the news and take it with a grain of salt and keep it pushing. But that's messed up. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And the fourth clip is basically, you know, Rashad Jamal on basically the devil deceiving the whole world. And do y'all think like Satan is the real God of the Bible? That's something that let me know how y'all feel in the comment section.
Hey! Hey, pull the cat pole! Wait! How can I love? Hold up. I can't tell if I got his neck or not. I don't. That was my hand. That was my hand. I can't hold his leg. Peg! Come here! Oh, what do you want? Pull the cat pole! No! No, I mean like... Oh, shit. Alright. Wait. Tap in his mouth. Ow. Wait, don't pull. Pull the thing to loosen it. There we go. That's good, that's good. Wait. The back leg. Oh, shit. Not wanting to... No, you got the... Preparing it. Shit. So push it. Alright. You're going in like you're not. Oh my god, awesome. Hold that. Just hold it while I release. Don't hold it too tight, I gotta get the pole out. Here, pull him away from the chin. Have your gloves on? Yeah. Because he got me through those. And I'm gonna grab a hold of him and get that catch pole off his head. Okay. Holy crap.
So what you're seeing in this video is a video of government officials in China in the act of cloud seeding, which is when they shoot silver iodide into the atmosphere into clouds, because what it does is it forms ice crystals, which then melt and turn into rain. So they're doing this because they've been suffering from severe droughts all over China, especially along the Yangtze River, which is one of the biggest rivers that flows through China that's been drying up all over the place, which is going to impact, you know, millions and millions and millions of human beings. So in an effort to combat this massive amount of drought that they've been suffering from for a while, they're trying to seed clouds. Now, cloud seeding has been something that's been in place around the world since like the 1940s, but recently China's got one of the biggest cloud seeding programs on the earth. According to China's State Council, the country is committed to bringing about 5.5 million square kilometers of its land under its weather modification program by 2025. And largely one of the biggest processes that they're going to be doing with that is cloud seeding. Now, cloud seeding is referred to as geoengineering, which is basically just saying like manipulating the earth.
Not everybody here on this planet has a soul. In fact, a lot of them are just projections of program, and that's all they care about is regurgitating the program that they have been created by artificial intelligence to spout, because they don't have any real intelligence. And how you tell the difference is a human being has the ability to change, and a messenger cannot change. A messenger has a different soul than a human being. The messengers are here program artificial intelligence. The messengers are here to tempt and sway people who have souls. And they do it quite effectively. But when you go back to roots, the way you tell if you're a human being or just a messenger, a co-opted bot of artificial intelligence, is you can change. A human being has the ability to change its mind.
Did y'all hear about that girl on her 22nd birthday? The video is just hard to watch. She's sitting in her car all by herself, singing happy birthday to herself. And you can see it in her face. She's not celebrating. She looks empty, like somebody already took the life out of her. Her eyes told everything, her words didn't. Then she reaches for a bottle of Don Julio, and not just to take a shot, not just a little sip, she's chugging it, gulp after gulp after gulp. And in that moment, you can almost feel it through the screen. She had already decided she had nothing left to live for. She wasn't even trying to numb the pain anymore. She was already gone. And the worst part, not long after recording that video, she took her own life. Before she did, she left behind letters for her siblings. In those letters, she explained that she fought as hard as she could to stay for them, but the weight she was carrying was just too heavy. She told them this wasn't goodbye, it was see you later, almost like she wanted them to know, reading her words. You can tell she had so much love for her family, but also so much pain that nobody else could see. And that's what makes it heartbreaking, because even in her final moments, she was thinking of them.
Alright, y'all, that first clip is crazy. I don't know. At first, I was thinking a dog or something in that clip, but I don't know. That thing looks strange. It looks strange, but it looked like a dog-like creature. It's strange. What y'all think that was? And do y'all believe that was a real quick clip? Let me know in the comment section, please. That thing look crazy. I wouldn't even try to catch it. I'll call not me. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that. And the second clip is basically actual footage of them shooting off whatever they got to shoot off to do the cloud seeding in China. These people, boy, the things they do, man, that you got to find out. Now there's so much cameras around, you get to actually find out and see what's going on in real time, in real life. Like, that's wild. That cloud seed, I don't know, but a lot of floods and a lot of floods and a lot of floods going around this world. So out of nowhere too sometimes, and then dams get broken, and it goes to show. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. The third clip, basically Roseanne, And she been there for a long time, but she basically saying like a lot of these people, and she's been an actor, she's been around all of them, so she knows she's saying a lot of them is not real, and most of them is like AI programming people and shit like that. But I mean, you could basically feel it. That's why I wish we had that glasses to put on, that we could see everything, who's who, what's what we walking next to, who we walking next to, what kind of person, what kind of being are you, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. And the fourth clip is just crazy, man. Like, it's sad, but I don't know, man. That's why we gotta watch and talk to these kids and get into their mind and find out sometimes how they feeling. Because on your birthday, to unalive yourself, man, like, I don't know, but that's a hurt soul. That's a hurt person. That person was hurt. Something was going on deeper that somebody just need to reach out and just talk to her maybe, and that could have changed everything. But let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section.
Pringles aren't potatoes. Did you know that? So Pringles used to be called on the packaging Pringle potato chips or Pringle chips. The FDA made them remove the chips because they're not chips. They taste so good they do, but in the FDA policy, you have to have potato in your product to call it chips. Yeah. When you look at Pringles, if you get, and you can go research it, they're not potato, they're crushed up powder. They crush up this, like, it's just like chemicals and make it into a paste. And then they dry it. And that's a Pringle. They're not the 0% potato. In a Pringle, when I scanned the pack with the Safe Choice app, it came back 83% ultra processed. This is unbelievable.
I am currently on board the MV Hondias, and what's happening right now is very real for all of us here. We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. People with families, with lives, with people waiting for us at home. There's a lot of uncertainty, and that's the hardest part. All we want right now is to feel safe, to have clarity, and to get home. So if you're seeing coverage about this, just remember that there are real people behind it, and that this isn't something happening somewhere far away. It's happening to us right now.
It's your mother, right? Oh, you serious?
A 15-year-old girl in Pennsylvania was shot and killed after repeatedly hitting her friend's mother. A shocking video shows 15-year-old Manny Williams slapping the mother while insulting her. The motive was that Williams had a conflict with a friend over her boyfriend, and the friend's mother intervened to stop the fight. But Williams reacted aggressively. Williams said to the camera, "Don't get involved, this is your mother, right?" and then slapped her several times. When a friend tried to call the police, Williams fled with her boyfriend. The police located Williams through the video and discovered on surveillance cameras that while she was driving toward a gas station, a stranger approached her car and fired several times. When emergency services arrived, Williams was declared dead at the scene. Williams' family filed a lawsuit against the friend and is demanding $2 million in compensation. The suspect responsible for the homicide was charged with first-degree murder and sentenced to 20 years in prison. The judge also ordered him to compensate the victim's family with $5,000. What do you think about this case? Leave us your comment and tell us.
Oh yeah, more the bullshit. God damn, see, another thing I use it because, see, I was a hungry, I was a chubby boy at one point, and, you know, but Pringles do not use real potatoes. OMG, Pringles. And we all, like I said, we all can't sue them for this. Like, we've been eating Pringles our lifetime, and it's not real potatoes. They're not using potatoes at all. Like, how do you call a chip without having the potato involved? That's what it is, potato chips. You understand? But yeah, this is crazy, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. And the second clip is basically showing, man, that guy crying out basically on that ship that the outbreak is going on. Like I said, it's another one of these things, people. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section, man. And the third clip is girl gets unalived after slap. I mean, that footage is downright disgusting, man. But after slapping your friend's mother because y'all have some problem over some guy or some shit, like, What? Why would you slap that elderly woman like that? Why would you even put your hands on her? And look, like, sometimes they say, you know, God works mysterious ways, but look, I mean, this is right after you get unalive. So what was the purpose? What's the point of it? What's the point to it? We really need to catch ourselves and start waking up, people. But let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. Y'all last 3 clips, but the first one was crazy though. That I don't know if that's a real clip, but when you see the lights go off, it looks like it's a real big ship in that sky right there. Yeah, and the second 2 clips is like, one is decoding the hieroglyphics to say like, you know, I like that depiction of, I don't know what the tool is, but like they said, it's something under them pyramids that do a lot. So it looks like you know, somebody got the right idea as to what these drawings and hieroglyphics might be pertaining to. But yeah, and the strange looking rainbow cloud, that was just crazy. I don't know, but it looks like it's pretty real too. But I never seen no cloud like that. But let me know if anyone of y'all seen it. And yeah, reached the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, all right? And remember, everything in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. And before we go, y'all know I gotta leave y'all with a few words. Who can't hear must feel. Those that feels it, knows it. And once you know better, you do better. And the truth shall set you free. I'm out.